Hey there, don't worry, I'm not driving. I'm in my car. I'm going to pick up my kid from camp in a few minutes, but I've been really wanting to create this video series, really, called Conversations with Kids, and really kind of just talk about how I build confidence in kids, and I do it in such a fun, interactive way. And in fact, they ask all the time, can we do that again? Whatever activity, game, challenge it might have been. So, what I do is I pose these four questions to them, the power formula, I call it. The first question is, who am I? When we do the who am I, we talk about ingredients. We talk about the ingredients that make up me. And what we're really talking about is their characteristics, the ones that they already have, the ones that they might need, and the ones they might even need to get rid of or lose in order to accomplish their goal. And we start off with ice cream sundaes. We said, what ingredients go into an ice cream sundae? We say if you're going to make an ice cream sundae, first you'd have to know how big you want it. Then you'd go look in your fridge and you'd see what supplies do you already have. These are the ingredients you already have to make your ice cream sundae. And how much of it? Is it enough? And if you don't have it or it's not enough, then you get to go to the grocery store of the universe. You get to pick it out. You get to go find what it is that you need, what you need more of, right? And then you can make your ice cream sundae with those ingredients. And the reason that I do this is I want them to see what ingredients they already have as far as characteristics for what they want to do and what they might need more and less of. So then we get them standing up. And I call off a few different things. If you're good with change, take a step forward. If it's just a little bit, a little step. If it's a lot, big step. If you're confident, right? If you're generous, we go through a whole bunch of different characteristic traits. And then we also talk about some negative ones, right? If you let fear stop you, if you're jealous, you're always wanting what others have, for instance. If you're selfish, you're not very giving, right? So those are step backs. If it's a lot, it's a big step back. If it's a little step back. And ultimately, they find out what's in their fridge. We call it what ingredients they have right now. And then back to the grocery store of the universe to grab onto whatever they think they might need for what they want. Which gets us into question number 2. We start talking about what do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want to have? What do you want to be? We talk about imagination thinking versus conditional thinking. Conditional thinking, we tell them they got to get their butts out of the way. I would do it, but I'm a little tired. I would do it, but whatever the reason, excuse might be. So those buts have to get out of the way in order for you to free yourself to think imaginatively. So we get them to do that by playing with Play-Doh. We have them imagine something that they'd like to create with the Play-Doh and then have them create it and let them know that had they not done this, then there never would have been whatever it is they're holding in their hand, whether it be, what was it yesterday, a cookie eating dinosaur, right? That's imagination at its best. And we tell them that the more they work on it, the more their imagination can take them places. It can change, it can get better, it can progress, just like whatever it is their goals are. So then from there, we just switch it over and we start talking about how they can start imagining without the butts in the way what it is they'd like to do, what would they like to have, what would they like to be, whether it be now or sometime in the future, what they want to grow up and be. And I tell them it can change, right? And we have them write it down and encourage them to turn it into pictures later because their mind always thinks in pictures. So does yours, so does mine. So the pictures are the language of the mind. So that allows whatever it is they say they want to be seen. And once we have this, right, we look back, we go, all right, so we checked our characteristics, we checked our fridge. What do we have? Do we have enough of it to get us to what we want to do, to make what we want, the ice cream sundae, right? Do we have the ingredients to make the team, try out for the play, get the grade that we want to do, ride the roller coaster that we've been scared of, which is a popular one, by the way, right? So what do we do? What do we need? What do we have? And so they look in their fridge and they see, and then they go, I need more confidence. I need less fear. I need to be more adventurous. I need to be less comfortable. Okay, good. Let's throw some of those out and make room for the more that you need. And it's yours. You can grab it. You can take it. Right? And you got to start using it, though. That's the thing about the grocery store of the universe. If you don't use it, it goes to waste, just like any food. So they have to use it, and they understand that. And they understand that right now they can put it into practice. And it's amazing. It's a miracle for them. Their eyes just light up, and they get so excited. Not only are they creating what they want, but they can see what it's going to take to get it. And then we ask them why. And we say that's the feeling. When you think about it using your imagination, that's the thought. Then we change it to a feeling, or we add a feeling to it, because it would show that I accomplished something, because it would fulfill me, because it would mean so much to me. I'd be so proud of myself. These are the feelings. This is what you're actually going for, right? You're using whatever it is you want as a vehicle to get to that feeling. And so on their way they go, because they start using their imagination to feel that now. What's it going to feel like when you accomplish that? Oh my gosh, that's going to feel so good. Well, let's go to it. Let's go get that feeling by accomplishing that goal. And then finally, we talk about how. And how is the information, which can be through many different resources, also through their imagination, asking questions of others who maybe have accomplished it. And once they have the information, it's the start, it's the spark. It's now putting it into action so that they have the experience. We talk about swimming. You read a book about swimming, doesn't make you a swimmer. You have to go practice what it is that you just read or were just taught, usually for swimming. So we encourage them to find out one or two things and put it into action. And of course, inside of that, we talk about fear and failure, and how failure is really just progress, and you're outside of your comfort zone, and you can learn from it if you have the right relationship with it. So we build that relationship too. And that's just like week one or day one of the course, because next we're going to get some power thinking, some superpower thinking. We're going to be able to go to a power place, and we're really going to put into action what it is that we learned. So what info we get on how we want to accomplish our goals, we'll really turn that into experience through a scavenger hunt. We're going to use gliders. We're going to use kinetic sand. We're going to get some glasses with some emojis. This is how we run the Power Quest. This is why it's so great for kids, because they're having so much fun doing it. But there's all these great messages kind of getting embedded into their brain so that confidence grows. The confidence grows. And when the confidence grows, the fear starts leaving, going away, fading. And that's the point. And that's the purpose. So that's the conversations that we had with the kids. Them telling us what they want. Them telling us what characteristics they have and which ones they need. Why they want what they want. And what are the steps for them to go get it. That's where we're at right now. You can join us for any one of these Power Quests by just making a note at the bottom here, just saying hi, like more information, or going to our website, mindsinmotion.com, and I'll have that down here at the bottom, mindsinmotion.com. Thanks for listening.